Yo, dude. So when it comes down to it, oh no, is it Brave Brutal or Brutal Brave? It's gotta be Brave Brutal. Man, these be like my new adopted sons. I didn't even bother them. We've only talked a handful of times because I just network. I just network around these hours, between the hours of like 3 o'clock. Really I start around 2, but really I start around midnight. But that's just straight listening, you know. 3 to 5 is contact and shit, follow ups. You know, we all live in different parts of the world type shit. But I'm like, we also have Mosaics on top of Brave Brutal. You know what I'm saying? And we just formed a little, just maybe it mixtape, maybe group. But when it comes down to it, my new shit is out now. My new shit is out right now. It's called Captain Shade because I'm the captain of lyrics. But we don't. Pronunciation is everything. So is it Averex or is it the Averex? Because the Averex has like you can actually rhyme it different. At the Averex, we put inside the X, put an X inside the back, and made that bitch walk up again. Like spelling is everything. Branding is everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people want to show up to the stream right quick, but I'm just excited about the fact that more than anything is it, it feels like for the first time, really though, these some young cats really in the area, of perfection. And all I really had to do was be there and give them the right push, give them the music they needed. And I've been trying to work with a few artists that I thought would be like worth that kind of timing. And yeah, nah. It don't always work that way, man. You can give the wrong people all your fucking effort. It don't mean it's gonna work that way, man. But on some real shit, we got the team together, and low key, like, this is just the Young Buck YN team is. It's like the NXT to the main roster. We all know who's on the main roster, you know. And they're the greatest tag team in the world between SirenCore and Element on some shit. But when it comes really down to it, I'm trying to see if Callum really wants to come back on this shit. Because if we can get Callum back on this shit, you know. Now, just again, I want to remind y'all, the newest song, Captain Shay by SirenCore, you know. And the reason I'm pushing my song right now is because our little, we might make some shit, here in the next month or so, but it's really about the fact that it's like I pushed my song on this shit because I produced all the beats, but Very Brutal smacked the fuck out his song, Mosaic smacked the fuck out his song, and Captain Shade made sure to show the way. To understand we all really a part of a culture, and it's like I'm still impressed with these cats, man. They're like adopted kids on my shit. It's like I'm gonna take care of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I didn't charge them shit. It ain't never gonna be like that. Like this team type shit. Cause it's been that way since all this. It's like, bro, very rarely do you actually get artists that really be on their shit. It fucks with me because I'm like Cisco, biggest example in the last month and a half though. Really showed up like he was ready for a show, but the only show he was ready for was to make sure you waste your fucking time. And it would rhyme past that, but he doesn't know what he's doing. I will say sponsored by Coca-Cola because it's better than Pepsi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I'm actually just excited to be like having my contribution to this because I'm like, but like it's been a really long time since I felt like I had to get pushed to a limit in the right direction, you know, in such a different way because I mean, me and my tag team partner, I don't mean, we always pushing this limits, you know. But this came out of left field. These guys, they the new crew, I mean, shit, bro. If you wanted to make that comment, the fact of the matter is, if you can't let your homies know that they showed up, they did good work, and it's nothing that I'm not gonna critique it. I was like, no, Brave Brutal, he smacked the fuck out of that song, knocked it out the park. Mosaic in a different way smacked the fuck out of that shit, and I showed up because I am the captain of this team, but I showed up with some captain shade, you know. Yeah, shit, man. You want to put that in the comment? You don't want to gotta live with that because low key, that shit's right next to your name, David Bowles. Interesting last name. Interesting the way he throws up that rainbow shade because the only shade he'd be throwing is rainbow gaze, and really he put the gay next to his name real quick. 13 watching, and they know you're a gay little bitch. Put it down. Sponsored by Coca-Cola now. Maybe he just put that shit for the crown because the crowns are wild. I've been called worse. Man, I just gave you a free freestyle. He's sitting there still complaining 1,000 miles an hour. Smack his face like his teeth's out. Make that taste go wild when the taste. I don't know, bro. I would have given you more like time on our show. But if you disrespect me a little more, like I might pull out the gun and eat your whole show. Like cho. How northful. That wasn't real Chinese. Had you going though. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Y'all believe in politics? Demolish it. There ain't no use to people talking shit. I know that people really run the world. You think they go on TV to acknowledge it? That's funny. I'm sponsored by Coca-Cola for a reason, because I acknowledge the eye, Sonny. What's the eye? It's not now you see me. The only magic trick is the one inside of the feeding. Feeding. Because when you're eating, you're not paying attention to how the sausage is made. You're just feeling. You see it. So see with the other eye, you mean. You actually follow politics that's cheap. This side's cool, but they stink. I will say, they paint the narrative this way. It's this person that started attacking that person, and that person only really attacks that person. The next thing you know, the only fight that's really certain is that this is the one that's worth it. Your value is determined on which side is certain, the one that you be supporting. Like, but all right, at the back of the line, I be playing chess while you're wondering half the time. I be staying on my fucking grind. I don't need views on YouTube. That's for y'all. Straight up, if I made at least 100 million sales to y'all, how would you vote it, y'all? On my Amazon, or would you pay attention to the revenue and get it on? Because in the prison system in Texas, they get it raw. Shit. On some commissary, 7 figures down. Oh, shush January. Shush January. When the taxes come back, it's really scary. He said, Full Metal said, oh, it's Coca-Cola. Very. You know? Always. See, I can breathe because the only Coca-Cola inside of me is the drink. I don't act, you know, living life tomorrow. Today's just starting to smell like tomorrow. 'Cause it'll be Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Dennis Jackson said that. Hold up. David, grab the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Taste it, taste it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All I'm saying is, my new song, Captain Shade, you know, I don't know if it's the best song I've ever made. Maybe you can judge. Just saying. Trying to get a gig as someone as Spider-Man. Trying to get sponsored by Coca-Cola, mate. I look good in red because the blood taste. That's a real shame. Hey, you subscribed? I appreciate it, mate. I actually really do appreciate that. For every single person that subscribes, I will change the accent very authentically. That's a beautiful thing. We come as a community, get inside the pain. Really, I shout out to my king. Oh, I get it like the pork call. Swole. Get a bag of peanuts inside of the drawer and get a pint of Guinness while I get it raw. Get that coke, but I don't sniff it, bro. I chop it up with baking soda and I serve it to the half fiends and y'all. I do appreciate it though. Although I don't want it. I drive it. I rolling all the time. Daryl Johnson said, "What's up? What's up?" Dawson, Jamomo, Jamomo, Jamomo. Per quezzi, intero. Era saneni. I tuoi sapranno italiano, cadesce. Mi sono pequeni, lo saranno. Facendo. Che se menene? Are you like a New York Italian? Do you know where the fucking fucking like that's New York. Essentially, this is New York. Get the fuck out of my way! Like that. That's essentially just a New York accent right there. And literally, that's the most words you need to know. Have you ever heard people answer academic questions in New York? I mean, literally, I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt, but I guarantee you, even the people at the fucking super science high school would just be like, well, you mix the baking soda with the Coke. Bro, this person literally said gay, bro, but I'm pretty sure he's not. Oh, fuck, I thought that shit was in Hebrew for a second. I was like, Boobala Mechan. You know? Unless you. Yeah, you didn't seem like someone with the name of the chosen. Do you even know who owns the Nazareth to this day? You better check your watch for the walk-tails. If you didn't know the name, you really ain't gonna know it well. Okay. I mean, is that your contribution to society? You can be gay, but do you think your parents are like shouting you on Facebook for sucking dick? You can be a female. That's some. We ain't making fun of you. I'm just saying, like that's all you brought to the conversation. Be who you are, I guess. The fuck does that have to do with my song release? Like nothing. We ain't even really like, you know. Unless you're saying, particularly, even the gay community has an appreciation for my music. And to which I would say, old friend, whereas I accept this nomination. While it was not meant for gays, it's not meant to be against anyone. So for more communities of signing up for this, man, I say shut the fuck up. Right? Get the fuck out of here on this shit. Yeah, no, whatever. But check out the song, SirenCore, Captain Shade, and check out the two newest members to literally the record label. You know what I'm saying? You got Brave Brutal, you got Messiahs. You know, always remember, you know, we got that homie Element in the wings. You know, seeing if we can get Quiet Lounge back. And you never know who gonna make a surprise next. But get the fuck out of here, guys. You guys got bullshit to do in lives, and the sun's gonna come up soon. Fuck, we all gonna be late to work.